Hi, it's Defy, and it is Monday, June 13th, 2011, and this is my second video in my weight loss um, journal that I'm doing on YouTube, and I'm happy to report that I am 258 today, and that means I've lost 2 pounds since Saturday, which is my first video. However, I have to qualify that by saying that I have the scale from hell. In fact, I'm so frustrated by the scale that I had to go on Amazon.com and write a review about it because it's so horrible. But I wish I had the item number so I could tell you not to buy, but it's a Weight Watcher scale. It's made by Conair. Actually, let me think. I think that I might have it here on the computer, so I'll pull that up and see if I can find that while I'm still talking to you. Yes, okay, I found it. Okay, it's the Weight Watchers WW-11D Portable Precision Electronic Scale. And it's portable because it has a handle and it's white. If you have the scale, get rid of it. If you see the scale, do not buy it. I can honestly say that I have stepped on that scale and weighed one thing, and then 1 second later, I've stepped off, stepped back on, and my weight can fluctuate as much as 6 pounds in either direction. And if you're trying to lose weight and you're really looking for that motivation from the scale, which I am, I know some people don't like to weigh themselves every day or don't like to weigh themselves at all, but I find that I need to. And if you're looking for that motivation, then having a scale that is not consistent, that's inaccurate, is just crazy making. It makes you feel like you're going insane. Because I've woken up days and I've felt like and I'm talking recently, like this morning, for instance, I know that I've lost weight. Like, I just feel it, you just know it in your body, and stepped on that scale and just wanted to cry. And so I have decided to get rid of the scale. I purchased a scale today on Amazon.com. It's the Tanita something other. I'll let you know how it is when I get it. So I'm hoping that will help me. All of that to say that I am 258 today, I think. When I first stepped on the scale, I weighed more. Then I stepped on the scale and I weighed 256. So I've just kind of taken an average. I know that I've lost weight, and I'm also measuring my waist as a way to keep myself sane and to keep track and keep motivated while I have this devil scale in the house. So I know that 258 feels about right, so that's where I think I am. And I know that I've lost weight since my first video, because my stomach feels flatter, and you know your body. So that's good. And so I thought that I should probably talk about my diet first. I know I mentioned that DefyItDiet, that name comes from the fact that my name is Defy, and also because I'm here to defy the odds. As I mentioned before, I hear all this negativity about how difficult it is to lose weight and how long it takes to lose weight. So I'm going to defy that thinking, and I'm going to defy the odds here. But also, I chose DefyItDiet because I'm actually going to defy the word diet. That's part of the meaning there. Like so many people, I hate the word diet. I think diets don't work. What I mean by that is that I've been on every diet known to man. I've been on the Atkins diet, the South Beach diet, the cabbage diet, the Master Cleanse, everything. I've done it. And it doesn't work because, you have to change your lifestyle. You can't go on a diet. A diet is going to end eventually. And when the diet ends, you're just going to go right back to your old habits. And it took me forever, even though I heard that from so many people, it took me forever to to internalize it and to know it myself. And I finally, after all of these years, I finally understand that I have to do something that's manageable for me. I have to do something that I can do every day, or that's just my lifestyle. And so, I don't have to feel bad if I mess up or if I cheat. I don't want to ever cheat anymore. I don't want to feel bad about eating a piece of pie anymore or having a French fry. So I've just decided to let all that go. However, being on those diets, all of those different types of diets, I have learned a few things about what works for my body. And I've also learned a lot about what are some of the obstacles for other overweight people that they don't understand about diet. One of those things that I learned by being on like the low carb diet, that really works for me. It works for me, and I feel great on that type of diet, and I lose weight quickly, and I stop craving things, and it's great. However, the problem is that it's just not sustainable for a long period of time. Eventually, you're going to have a piece of bread, or you're going to, it's going to be Thanksgiving, and you're going to, nobody's that strong forever. But that being said, I try to avoid sugar at all costs. I don't have any sugar in my house. I try not to eat anything with sugar in it. I try to stay away from most things with white flour in it. And this has been a really powerful thing for me, because it's just something that you need to know, especially if you're like me, and if you're, I'm talking to you like the person who's 100 pounds overweight and just seems to be on this never-ending cycle of dieting and dieting on Monday, and you're going to be good, and you can do it for like a week or 2 weeks, and you're so good, and then you fall off. Or sometimes you feel just out of control, like you find yourself at Krispy Kreme and you don't know why, and even when you're doing it, you're telling yourself not to do it, but you're doing it anyway. I've been there. I know that. I went through like a Pinkberry / McDonald's phase, like they were in conjunction, where I had to have a Pinkberry and like a double cheeseburger with French fries, like that combination, and I just couldn't stop doing that. So here's the thing: those types of simple carbohydrates, it's basically all sugar, simple sugar. I'm not talking about the sugar in fruit or the sugar in even like a piece of sugar cane or any of that. I'm not talking about whole foods. I'm talking about processed sugar, that white stuff. And basically flour is the same thing. Your body eventually treats it the same way. With those foods are like heroin for me. Those foods, that sugar and that flour, if I get that in my system, it turns something on and I can't stop. And it has nothing to do with willpower, and it has nothing to do with mindset or anything. It's a physiological reaction. If I eat sugar, if I eat white flour or like white bread or anything like that, biscuits, then it turns something on in me, and I just go into this cycle where I need more and more and more. And even if I'm full, I eat more and more and more. And this is triggered with certain things more than others. Like I said, white flour, but there's certain things like sourdough bread that don't really trigger it as much for me, I've found, but most bread does. Most all sugar, all desserts, white rice, to a lesser extent, but basically, and even pasta also, definitely pasta. Definitely pasta. I've gone on a pasta binge. So I have taken those foods out of my diet for the most part. I'm going to be honest with you and tell you the truth, because this is all about me being truthful. I like bread. I like the starch. I like that combination with my protein. I can eat a piece of meat and be happy. I can just eat meat and vegetables and be happy. But every once in a while, I mean, usually every day, I just want like a piece of bread or something. Like I want a wrap or a sandwich or a turkey burger or a burrito or something, you know. So I have found that these low carb tortillas made by Mission, I think they're called Carb Balance or Carb Plus or something, um, and they are my bread. I eat them for breakfast. I make a breakfast wrap with like either turkey bacon or chicken breakfast sausage that I get from Trader Joe's, which is awesome. Or sometimes I just even use regular Oscar Mayer bacon. But I only have 2 slices, and you know I don't go overboard. And I make my breakfast with that, and then I won't, and that'll be it. I might even have 2 that day. I may have a wrap for lunch, and then I put, you know, but I put lots of protein in it and lots of veggies, and I just stuff that thing. So, or I might make a quesadilla with it or whatever, grilled cheese. That's my bread. Also, I love sweets. I used to have a dessert company, and I'm actually something of a baker, and I love to cook, and I'll share some of my great recipes with you guys in another video. But so I needed a sugar. I needed something that I could use as sugar for, you know, all of my normal applications. So I found this stuff online, and I don't even work for these people. I don't get any sort of anything from these people. I just love the product. It's really expensive, but it's called Waylo, and that's all I'm gonna say. But it's a great product, and it doesn't have any of the side effects of aspartame and sucralose, which is Splenda, and you know saccharin. It doesn't have any of those negative side effects. It's made from whey. And it's tasty. I mean, it's a type of sugar, so it tastes exactly like sugar. And you can get a brown sugar version and a powdered sugar version, and they even have a version for ice cream, and they even have a really low glycemic version for diabetics. But the regular granulated one is great, and I use that instead. But I don't bake like I used to, but when I do bake, I have something there that I can use. So I said all that just to let you know that I think that if you want to lose weight, for 90% of the people, you have to stop eating sugar. You have to stop eating sugar. I mean, it's so bad for you, and it is the root cause of so many diseases. I just got interrupted, and now I'm back, but I have to end this video really quickly, so I'm gonna have to wrap it up for today. But my basic message was, don't eat sugar, don't eat white stuff, don't eat, flour, rice, all that. And I will get into the details of my actual daily diet in another video, hopefully tomorrow or maybe Wednesday. So that's it for me.